In an unprecedented moment on the Graham Norton show, the CEO of the production company behind the program reportedly confronted Prince Harry with a stark reality check, bluntly informing him, "You're not royalty anymore, so you have no respect again. You're normal now, like us." This jaw-dropping statement, delivered in front of a live audience and broadcast to millions, has thrown gasoline on the already smoldering fire of public opinion regarding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Particularly, it has brought Meghan Markle under the microscope once again, with many viewing this incident as a direct reflection of the couple's perceived fall from grace, arguably accelerated by Meghan's influence and actions. The backdrop to this confrontation is the couple's life post-royal duties, where their attempts to carve out a new identity have been met with mixed reactions. Meghan Markle, often seen as the driving force behind their media ventures, has become a lightning rod for criticism. The CEO's comment was not just about Harry's status, it was a broader commentary on the couple's attempt to retain the prestige and influence of royalty while simultaneously critiquing the institution they left. This has led to accusations of hypocrisy, especially from those who see Meghan's actions as calculated moves to maintain celebrity status without the responsibilities of royalty. Meghan's role in their transition from royal life to Hollywood elites has been pivotal. From the high-profile Netflix deal to the publication of their personal narratives through books and documentaries, Meghan has often been at the forefront, steering their public image. Critics argue that her strategy has been more about personal branding than genuine impact, evidenced by projects like her cooking show, which has been criticized for its extravagance and disconnect from the real-world issues many face. The CEO's remark could be seen as a direct jab at this perceived superficiality, suggesting that without the royal title, their influence and respect in the public eye diminish significantly. This incident also highlights a broader public fatigue with what is seen as the Sussexes' continuous attempt to leverage their former royal status for personal gain. In the past, Meghan's initiatives, like the Grenfell Tower cookbook, were met with acclaim, but recent endeavors have been scrutinized for their authenticity and relevance. The stark message from the CEO seemed to resonate with an audience increasingly skeptical of the couple's motives, especially when juxtaposed with their luxurious lifestyle, which continues to be highlighted in their media projects at a time when many are struggling economically. Furthermore, the confrontation on the Graham Norton show underscores a narrative where Meghan is often blamed for the couple's estrangement from the royal family and their subsequent public image challenges. Her outspokenness on various platforms, including Oprah's interview, where she shared her experiences, has been interpreted by some as strategic to garner public sympathy while also distancing themselves from royal obligations. This has led to a perception of Meghan as someone who uses her narrative to manipulate public perception, a tactic that the CEO's blunt statement was perhaps aiming to dismantle. The dynamic between Harry and Meghan has also been a point of contention. Critics argue that Meghan has eclipsed Harry's presence, turning their public appearances into platforms for her own agenda. This was evident on the show when, after the CEO's remark, Meghan attempted to pivot the conversation, perhaps to mitigate the embarrassment or redirect the narrative, which only served to underline the perception of her as the dominant force in their public life. This has led to discontent among those who feel Harry has been somewhat sidelined in his own story, with Meghan's influence overshadowing his individual contributions or perspectives. The fallout from this incident could have long-term implications for how the couple navigates their public life. The CEO's comments, while harsh, might reflect a growing segment of the public and media that view their actions post-royalty with skepticism. This moment on the Graham Norton show isn't just a personal slight, it's a cultural commentary on the expectations and criticisms faced by those who step down from high societal positions into the normal world, especially when they seem to do so with an air of entitlement or expectation of continued reverence. In defense, supporters of Meghan might argue that she has faced unprecedented scrutiny and was merely trying to forge a new path for her family, focusing on philanthropy and media in a way that utilizes her unique position. However, this incident on the Graham Norton show serves as a stark reminder that public perception can change rapidly, and the respect once afforded by a title does not automatically translate into the same regard when that title is relinquished, especially when public actions are seen as self-serving rather than service-oriented. In conclusion, the CEO's unfiltered words on the Graham Norton show might be a watershed moment for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, highlighting the challenges of redefining oneself in the public eye post-royalty. It places Meghan in particular at the center of a storm, where her influence over their public narrative is both her strength and her Achilles heel, potentially signaling a shift in how their story is received by an increasingly critical audience.